Hi, good morning. I am Neeraj Kumar Dinkar as a safety profession, and today we are going to talking about the importance of health and why you need to be safety precautions at your workplace because of that region, some regions to improvements good health safety cultures at your workplace because of according the that recently in 2018 and ILO developed a ISO 45001 and 2018 instead of 80001 OSAS 80001 because of the regions are many many regions are there related to the occupational health safety management system at our workplace and entire worldwide. There are many committee members, technical committee members in our also included India committee members and entire 60 country committee members have decided to needs to be improvements and needs to be implementations of ISO 45001 and 2018 because of there are lot of accidents happen. You can say that there are very means very bad situations related the lack of safety precautions and safety measures in our country and in entire world. So every technical person thought about the uh, make a good and high level structures of occupational health safety management system entire worldwide. So they have decided in 2013 means because of there are accident ratio is very increasing and ratio is very big of accidents related to the occupational health safety management system. Due to some reasons, there are lack of systems, needs to be improvements. So there are many demands from the technical committee members, and they have decided to needs to be implements a good system and structures us about the how to improve a good health safety culture. So decided to U 45001 2018 occupational health safety system in our world, and then they have tried to make a draft about the systems, and after the draft ready after that conversations finalizations, then finally e 2018 and 18 we published to implement good health safety cultures at your workplace, and systems need to be improvements. So there are many regions are there to improve a ISO 45001 so that everyone think about the how to save the human life, how to save people's lives while working in any industry, so that accordingly if the regions of that thoughts because of there are ratio of accidents is very high, accordingly it to the ILO estimated it, entire every years over the 2.78 million people are dead, and that due to lack of safety provisions, lack of safety awareness, lack of safety resources, lack of management, lack of organizations that could that that maybe or might be workers are die because of every seconds, and we can every 15 seconds one people die. People's going to people's have go to work but they are not returns with your his family because that the persons uns, uns face the accident, the persons are doing some unsafe act, unsafe conditions, because there are many regions, but they are not back and not returns in home. Family are waiting for, or husbands will be, and family will be come, but they haven't come. So every seconds, every 15 seconds one people. So you can say that our global global GDP, our GDP, out of GDP 4% of accidents happen. So this is a big accident ratio in our country and entire world. So that thought, and after that over 35, if the 3 lakh 50,000 death are fatal accidents, almost 2 million deaths are due to fatal work related disease, and 301 the 313 million workers are involved of non fatal accidents. After that, 160 million cases non-fatal accident, means you can say the near misses, first aid cases, non-fatal accidents, non-injury accident. So the ratio is very big. So that we have to improve how to control them. So that today we have a ISO 45000, ISO 45001 and 2018. Because of that reasons make to how to main objective of ISO 45001 ki how to control, reduce the accident ratio. First you should understand, reduce the accident ratio, reduce the work related illness, ill health, reduce the disease related. The you have, if you working a safety professional, so you know that there are many people, if you are talking about the India, there are many people are facing in and suffering from disease because of they are going to work in a constructions project, but are not provided nose mask, not providing proper safety gears. If persons are doing the chemicals work, they haven't use of uh, proper PPE, nose mask, hand gloves, they are facing lot of problems related the health. People are doing the steels reinforcements cutting work. Sometimes workers are workers are got injured due to small cuts injury, but they have no one's tried to understood what is that, what may be happen if not given the TT injection. Peoples may be face the problem after 2 3 months 4 months, and tetanus. So many people are facing that issue. So that regions, this ISO 45001 how to improvements, this is controls, how to control them, work related diseases. So that there are clear mention in ISO 45001. So if you have working as, if you are working a safety professional, then you must be think about the worker safety, because of this is a moral responsibility for us. Because of I am not working only for taking money. I am talking that I am working my job. Means if you have a safety professional, so then your job is social responsibility. And we can see we have must be a socialist, you can say the relations of socials, relations of workers. What is importance of worker, they have they are working 24 hours with organizers for money purpose, but they haven't if you haven't provided, you have not provided the proper welfare facility, proper resources, proper need and expectations, then workers morals will be very discouraged. then this is not possible to decrease and mitigate and reduce the accident ratio in our also India. So if you are working a safety professional, this is your responsibility to talk with your management to provide it proper safety gears, proper safety management system. If you have a doctor visit, you must be e listens carefully and listen carefully workers need and expectations. If workers say something, you should observe something complaining to you. So ISO 45001 also considered the most effective and focusing on the workers participations and consultations. Because of this, it will be impact on ground. So how to impacting on ground, this is responsibility to organization. How to respond, so if you are going to take the ISO 45000 ISO 45000 certifications, not for your uh, business purpose, because this is not a business purpose. Right now, nowadays, every small organization is taking ISO 45000. If you are going to conduct safety audits, there is no safety systems, but only for use of ISO 45000 certifications for or increase of tender, increase of projects, how many business we can increase, but they haven't any safety measures, safety systems in place. So this is now we are facing that problems here in our India. So guys, but this is responsibility of safety officers to fight them. If you are working as safety professional, so this is your responsibility to who understood and convey to your management this certification not for business purpose, this is a for health and safety, occupational health safety management systems. So we have to improvement, you have must be improved at your workplace. So guys, is reduce of, we are talking about the reduce of work related injury, ill health, by by the taking safety measures in your workplace. So this is it is our responsibility. After that we are going to discuss we have already discussed the benefit, because of we have discussed about the importance and objective of ISO 45001. Main objective are 3 4 and 3 4 reasons are there. So we have reduce of work related injury, reduce of disease, ill health of workers, and reduce of non-compliances related the list of legal requirements at your workplace, whatever the legal requirements in country, so you must be follow. So this is our concept to improvements ISO 45001 at your workplace. So this was basic requirements. There are a lot of conversations in ISO 45001. You know that if you are going to, if you are if you want to if you are going to read the ISO clauses, there are total 10 clauses are there. So there are clear about the every definition. So who is worker, why importance of worker safety. So as a safety professional, so you, this is our responsibility to reduce the accident ratio in our also India in during this. So guys, this is it all are responsible us for improvements for mitigate the accident ratio, and we have to support to ILO in our India base and others India in our India. So as per the ratio of OSAS, as 80,000 OSA's ratio of accidents in 2021. There are more accidents, many accidents happens due to workers working in on and fall down from ladders. So if you are a safety professional, so then you must have to take safety precautions during the working on ladder, because of ladder is a only for or climbing and ascending and descending purpose, not work on ladders. Many people are working on ladders, because of that is reasons for fall down on on we are not taking proper safety measures, we are not anchoring proper ladder. There are using of damaged ladders without inspection tank rungs is also defective. A type of ladders using ladders also using of broken, so that are reasons for accidents happens at our workplace. So we have to improvements. If you are working as safety professionals, so then persons falling from height and objects falling in on human body, that is the reason of accidents at our in our India. So we have to improvements that needs to be take good safety measures. And what are the systems in place? Then use of 100% your system and communication. If you have a OHS policy, e, e, OHS policy, occupational health policy for your organizations, so then focus on your OHS policy, because this is a base of improvements. It will be a very effective if you are going to take any decisions on based on OHS policy. There are nobody uh, it comes in front of you your decisions and decisions requesting purpose mean, if you have a take good decisions, so that there are nobody stable on that. Safety is a part of life. We are going to save a human life, so nobody is say to, oh, this is good, without nobody he can say the uh, this is very this is not good, means that nobody avoid them safety, because this is directly it is directly connected with the human life. So if you are again I am requesting to you and all of you, please be focus on your responsibility. Do not gaming blaming criticisms, don't mind skip press and focus on your job. Whatever your responsibility has been decided by your organizations, you must be follow take a good decisions about the human life. We can't and we can forget your if time if possible to forget your any any responsibility, if you are going to decisions taking of workers responsibility workers and life. So guys, thanks for what thanks for your participation involvement. Thanks, bye.